Welcome to another Aureya Visions. This is going to be our third time experiencing being able to tap into the visions of what we want to see both in our lives and our collective lives. And today I wanted to share something that came through my email before we begin, because I think it sets the stage for a lot of us who are in this position of seeing the world as it is at the moment, and we're not quite sure how to bridge the gap, how to get into the place where the 5D exists, okay? Especially when we look at American politics. So this was coming from Abraham Hicks this morning through their Hicks publications, and I think it's very relevant. So I'm going to read this real quick before we get started. Now it's saying, if you decide to make someone the enemy and you're pushing very hard against them, you don't affect them at all, but you do disconnect yourself from the stream, meaning the stream of all, the source energies, right? And if someone cheats you, they cannot diminish your experience. They can only diminish their experience. You cannot be diminished by someone cheating you unless you get all upset. I love that. All upset about being cheated and push against them and use that as your excuse to disconnect from the stream. So I find that very relevant today as we can consider the state of the world and what we're trying to accomplish with these visualizations. So today I want you to go ahead and get comfortable. Find a comfortable seated position or lying down if that feels good to you. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold. And exhale. Try to let that exhale be just a little bit longer than your inhalation. It allows your nervous system to settle. Go ahead and breathe in again. Hold. And exhale. Good. Now, I want you to start visualizing all of the strands of your awareness being pulled back from all sources, all directions, all timelines. Pull every piece of you back home. Visualize them as strands of golden light coming back into your heart center, and just let them all pull in gently. Breathe naturally as you call your attention away from conversations, away from all the worries, everything that's been going on. Pull it all back in. Now on your next inhalation, I want you to imagine someone you love very deeply. Could be a child, your significant other, whatever conjures the most amount of love in your heart. Conjure the love as you breathe in. And as you exhale, feel gratitude for that love. We're going to breathe in love and exhale gratitude 2 more times. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Beautiful. We're going to now begin our personal visualizations, okay? So I want you to think about what that one desire was that you want to see in your own life coming up in the next couple of weeks or in the next month or 2. There's a lot going on that is coming up, and so it's about making sure that you are able to really connect to what you want to see in your life. What's the thing that's been giving you the most contrast, and now you're ready to call in, okay? And that could be things like Thanksgiving dinner with ease. It could be being able to support your family this holiday season. It could be a healthy body and being able to move in ways that you maybe haven't been able to move. It could be healing a relationship, whatever it might be. I want you to conjure it in your mind, and we're going to visualize it already being done. So visualize, if you can, not just the outcome, but the steps to getting there, the steps to achieving, to having that thing. And as you do that, it actually triggers your neural pathways to understand this as already being yours, as you are already capable of doing it. So let's go ahead and visualize quietly for a couple of moments and see it as already being yours. Remember to continue to breathe deeply, staying in that coherent heart space. You might feel tingles across your back, your shoulders, in your body. The Reiki energy is here to support all that you are calling in. Good. Now let's move on to the collective. Keeping in mind that quote that I had in the beginning from Abraham, if you were here for that, remember that pushing against things is not going to diminish them in any way. So it's up to us to envision the new earth, whatever it is that we want to see, okay? So if that is strong leadership who is empathetic and compassionate to all, if it is collective awakening, if it is more love across the planet, whatever it is that we want to see throughout the collective, envision it now, holding in mind that it's always for the highest and best good of all, okay? And the Reiki energy will continue to support all of us as we envision a new earth. So let's take a few moments now, again, breathing deeply throughout to maintain our heart coherence, and go back into this lovely place of it is already done. We live in the new earth. Envision it as vividly as you can and what it gets to look like. I don't know if you're feeling this as well, but there's a very strong heart space opening that's happening right now for me. I can feel that everybody is very much on the same page, wanting the collective to realize that we are all here, even if it doesn't look like it. It's so beautiful. Good. The energy is starting to pull back, and we thank the quantum field, any allies you may have called in, those who are here for our highest and best support. We thank you. We thank the Reiki energy, and thank all of you for being here, for being in this space of being able to open your heart to allowing the new earth to be born. That's what we're doing with these visualizations every day. We're helping ourselves and helping the planet to get back into coherence as well, right? Now, if you are looking for more support today, I have 2 activations that are going out. One was yesterday, which is the Samhain activation. It's 50 minutes or somewhere around there. So make sure you have some bonus time if you'd like to join with that one. But there is a shorter meditation with Reiki support. It's called the Arrow of Desire. And we've been talking about how our desires, there is that level of resistance where we are pulling back the bowstrings, and our desires are the arrow being shot forward. And I've been told and guided on TikTok and other places that right now it was a very powerful meditation to be sharing. It was channeled last year, actually. So I created the video for you. It will be going up in about 2 hours is when the premiere is. So if that sounds like fun for you, make sure you check that out. But just know that all of us that we are right now in this position, in this place, we are doing our part now. We really are awakening to our true God essence. The fact that no one is coming to save us. It's up to us to envision and save ourselves. And we can't pull in a new earth. We can't operate in the vibration and frequency of it until we can see it. And so that's the point of these visualizations, right? So we can see very, very clearly where we're going. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so glad that you're here. And just know that hopefully, since this live worked today, I will be doing it again tomorrow. So if you'd like to join us, you are always welcome. And for those, if you miss it, or if for some reason there's a day that I can't do this, just go back to one of the previous days and make sure you're doing it daily, because every day that we get just a little bit closer, a little bit clearer on what we want, and we're activating it into our minds, we are calling it forth. All right? Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of the day, Radiant Ones. We will see you again soon. Bye-bye.